بحاول اسوي اغنيه
على اساس يعني انك ما شاء الله الجامعه وخلصتها والليسن واخذته والشغل على الباب بس الاغنيه. احنا كل شيء عملنا الحمد لله وفشلنا فيه الا الاغنيه. حتنجح بالاغنيه يا ابني؟
You can tell by the title of the video and the intro that this video was different. It's not the usual interview or sit down that I do. The hardest part about doing my show in the first place was getting artists to come on the show itself. So I thought to myself, why not cut the middleman out and become the artist myself? So before I start making the song, or generally speaking, before you start doing something new, you want to see what the people around you have to say about it. Maybe they'll offer you some new perspective or advice you never thought about. So the first person I asked was my mother. بس كنت بدي احكي لك شيء. انا هلا بشتغل على شيء عم بحاول اسوي اغنيه.
نعم.
اغنيه
تسوي ايش يا ابني؟
عارف. بس كنت بدي اخذ رايك.
رايي بشو؟
شو يعني اسويها تشجعيني هالسوالف هاي يعني شو
يعني على اساس يعني انك ما شاء الله الجامعه وخلصتها والليسن واخذته والشغل على الباب بس الاغنيه. احنا كل شيء عملنا الحمد لله وفشلنا فيه الا الاغنيه. حتنجح بالاغنيه يا ابني؟
شكرا
الله يلعن. مين الحمار اللي حط هالفكره في راسك؟
شكرا
يا ابني بعدين معك انت. مين هالحمار اللي حكى لك بدك تغني؟ مين؟ انت ما بدك تغني، انك بدك تصير مايكل جاكسون مش تغني، تلعب على اولاد صغار بس.
حتكون صعبه بس ان شاء الله بسوي اللي علي وصبتهم.
مجنون يا ابني انت مجنون.
شكرا تشجيع شكرا. After the lovely support that I got from my mom, I went and asked my brother second. The second step was planning on making the song. Now for moral and ethical reasons I have to tell you that this isn't my first time playing around this idea. But if I wanted to be serious, I had to bring someone on board who's actually been doing this for a while. And luckily I have a friend by the name of Haniz who has been an artist for more than 5 years. You can check out his music in the link down below. So I invited Haniz over to my studio, aka my living room, to build out the genre or build out the foundation of the song itself. And of course, because Haniz is an established artist with thousands of streams, I knew that anything that would come out of his mouth would impact me positively. So since I have no vocals or no one who can sing on the record itself, we chose genres that, or we had to choose between genres that were more production heavy or more instrumental heavy. This is the first song I'll play for you. Tell me what you think. If it's hard to do, easy to do, if it's something I should go by.
That's lo-fi.
No, a mellow beat, simple piano notes. Maybe it's sampled, but I think I could mimic it. It's not that hard.
Yeah. I guess we have to go with this one.
But we didn't hear this. Second video. Classic synth. But it's not for everyone. That's the issue with the synth wave. It's not pop. It's not everyone's cup of tea. But it's easy to make and it's fun.
Yeah, it's just a combination of sounds.
And we landed on lo-fi. So the final step was for Hani to build the music theory, or help me build out the music theory of the song itself. What's the music theory, you might ask? Well, it's right here, obviously, because I'm not going to give the actual definition. But it's more so how the sounds are arranged. So for example, that's how some notes are arranged. So it might go like how these notes or how the octaves of these songs are arranged. Before Hani left, he actually gave me some words of advice, but unfortunately the video file is corrupted, so enjoy the audio over some stock footage that I found on YouTube. Did you have the same mishap that I had now, where you didn't know what to choose, you had to send songs?
Yes, of course. It happens in every release I face.
Even till now?
Until now, of course. And the reason behind this is because you don't know and you're not sure of what to choose. You'll have a lot of different options, and choosing one of them is the challenging part. But yeah, after all, you choose one and then you release it and see what happens.
So before I go on, I just want to give a disclaimer that this is my experience of building a song and the aspects that go into it. So I'm definitely going to mess up some of the stuff up regarding like explaining some of the processes and etc. But after I explain the music theory perfectly, I can give you out the entire foundation or process on how to make a song. So first, you need the software required for it. Now, there are several softwares around the web that you can find which go by the name digital audio workstations. These programs can include FL Studio, Ableton and much more. You because I'm an amateur, I'm going to use FL Studio because it's widely known for beginners and it's easy to use, or it's the easiest to use among the other programs. The song consists of two parts, the drum pattern and the melody. The drum pattern consists of the tangible and artistic sounds, like the kick, hi-hat, snare, and other sounds that are similar. The melody can act as a melody can be a piano, a violin, any instrument in that atmosphere or any instrument in that field that offers a background sound, so to speak, or a wavy feel to the song. So besides the music theory that Hani gave me, I started building out the song first using the drum patterns. And since this song is a lo-fi genre, or is in the lo-fi genre, I made the BPM to 80. What's the BPM, you might ask? It's also known as the speed of the songs itself. It can be slow or high. And usually songs that are lo-fi or songs that are in the lo-fi genre are usually have really low BPM, since it's more mellow and smooth, or a more jazzy song, so to speak. But after I had the drum pattern set, I started working on the melody, and I used the theory that Hani gave me. So I added a piano and I added a vinyl filter to it, which gave it like an old-time feel since it's a lo-fi genre sound, and it sounded like this in the end. After I had the initial version of the song set, I just had to add more stuff, spice it up a bit, make it sound more less generic and more of a lo-fi song, or more of a song that might stand out on its own. But then I had some issues. I found out that you are naturally biased to your own stuff, because at first I made versions of the song that sounded amazing and that, you know, I had it set and I'm a natural born talent and no one's like me. But then after 30 minutes, it was the worst thing that I've ever heard. So I kept going through that cycle over and over and over again until I fixed on something, which was good. But the bad thing was that I deviated from the lo-fi genre. So my initial thing went from this to this. So after a while, and by a while I mean months, I came out with the final version of the song because I ran out of patience and I didn't know how to fix it and bring it back to the lo-fi genre. The song, or the process of making a song, showed me how much time, passion and dedication it takes to make an actual song and to make it seem and sound perfect, because it's easy to just put sounds in the mix or put sounds on the board and just put it out there. But there's more that goes into it that makes it sound like an actual song, which consists of mixing, editing, adding effects, spending hours on that alone. Because what I found out was that the easy part was actually building the song, but the hard part is actually fixing it or making it sound polished. Overall, the process showed me how much harder than it may seem to be to make an actual song. Because, you know, we usually think that, oh, it's on the laptop, it's easy to do, anyone can do it. It's still easy, but not as easy. Or at least if you want to do an actual good song, or if you want to stand out and make a quality song, you have to put the time and dedication into it, just like anything else. But that still doesn't give you an excuse to not answer my DMs. It's just a yes or no. That's it, yes or no. Anyways, be sure to like, subscribe, report, block, anything. I'll take it, it's appreciated. And I haven't smoked in a while, so I have to go find something to chew on. I'll see you when I see you. Thank you.